Okay, you are live, sir.
All right, time is now 5:35. On April the 23rd, we will call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Calvert City Board of Adjustments to order. First item on our agenda, we are going to put off hoping that our guests arrives. So we will go to approval of minutes. With the slow motion. Second. Yes.
Motion, we accept minutes.
A motion. All those in favor say aye. I knocked that one item. I go back over. So I think one thing for a week.
You know, slowly go through the bylaw.
I can introduce myself.
Renee, do you want to start out leading the farm and I'll come? You get Gary's older, he's a little slow. Give me your glasses real quick.
And really, the only amendment is that set Article 3, Section 1.
Yes, and its sole purpose
Yep.
was to take advantage of the reality that many times in January, because of conflicts, we don't have a meeting, we don't have a regular meeting. I forgot it's that comes up with some other day, didn't it? Or was that
Martin Luther King,
or-
I think it was. They were
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, there was something else that's going on, I think, maybe, I don't know, exactly, it may have been weather, it might have been all day, I can't remember, but same issue, we had more trouble with planning than this one, but the same thing. You never know if it's gonna be a regular meeting or not.
Just
What
like
the weather's gonna do.
whatever the first meeting is.
So, yeah, no,
Trying to be accommodating.
I'm good with that, but I've got other questions for this, but no, like, that's fine. I mean, I'll make the motion. Accept the draft, yes. We have a motion to accept the amendment to the bylaws as drafted. Do we have a second?
Okay.
Seconds that. Any other questions on bylaw? So on, I mean, this, I guess, but just one thing, I just read through all of them. I don't know that there's any way that maybe. But section 2 right underneath that. Now that we're on Zoom, yeah, now that we're on Zoom sometimes, that's been the issue. Like, do we need to say, you know, wait, because you could do a thumbs up on Zoom screen or something like that, or is hands good enough? Because we weren't doing Zoom when it's
Right. Show of hands is a fine, is a fine way to vote. Because
that's okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
And there's a lot of,
It shows the back of your hand, but it shows your hand.
Well,
but there's a lot of discussion going on right now about the Zoom meeting that's causing, it's a lot more problematic than people do.
yeah.
And so.
I think they're great for broadcast. I see where, I mean, and I take advantage of them, but I see where they're problematic.
Yeah, well,
members.
we can still broadcast, just because the attendance is not provided by Zoom, doesn't mean we can't broadcast the meetings. And I think we will continue to broadcast meetings, whether we have Zoom attendance or not. But honestly, technically speaking, if you're attending by Zoom, you can't mute your microphone. If you mute your microphone, you're violating open meetings laws.
And if you get up and leave the
Makes
room,
sense.
well, what's happening is if you leave the room and you don't have a quorum in the room here, then the meeting stops until either they return or.
I'm just saying as if we had to stop somebody had to go to the back.
We gotta pause.
Yeah, you can pause it.
It's problematic. And so I suspect that in fairly short order, the blanket, the mayor is the one that's been doing this. The boards themselves have not requested it. The mayor just done it because we were in the middle of a pandemic and the mayor was doing it for survival. But now that the pandemic has passed, he doesn't need to do it, and he's realizing this is really problematic. So I expect that probably in fairly short order for them to cease.
Yeah.
But that being
Kinda like
said,
how
you
they
can
said.
vote, you can say yes, no, hold up a sign, or indicate that it's a positive vote.
All right, we have a motion and a second to accept the amendment as drafted. All those in favor say aye. Okay, anyone opposed, like sign? All right. Again, Dennis, another call.
I have a request, for a special call. We've got two, conditional use and two variances. And I'm looking at the 9th or the 16th. The 16th may be easier. I don't know. What's your schedule look like, folks?
But May,
Or May, yes. May 9th or May 16th,
9th would be better for me.
okay? All right, either one.
I think I will be back on that. I've got a convention. But I think I'll be home.
All right, I'll set that up and get the stuff sent out, to the newspaper tomorrow.
Hey, Dennis, Scott, because leave.
I'm gonna try again, and see if I can get over it.
Maybe.
I'll just try to schedule them, give it for that.
Yeah, so I was gonna say at least that. It's in there. It's not like this. He's been. I hate those calls. I hate those, and I get them more because like I'm not gonna. And I,
I had a 3 o'clock
My heart
today, and
pumps.
nobody showed up. We got the message, oh, I have a sore spot on my foot.
nice.
What's that? I don't know.
Catching.
But- Story to tell. You know, I'm gonna show up. Yeah. Office full of professionals waiting for you to appear.
I've been down crawling in there and laid on the couch. I have, bad back, I'm telling you, I think that, oh, man. Yeah,
He didn't call anybody, he just had fun.
yeah.
Realized it wasn't the right thing.
That would be. Your wife was bragging on you today. She said you were quite a handyman. She said she forced you that way, but you were quite a handyman. And she also said that. She said exactly that.
If we got time for him to zoom in?
Yeah.
He's at a convention right now, but.
That's fine.
We'll get the address for you.
The only other thing I mean. But. Yeah, it's 6 times in the past month, but we'll make it fits. Not good. They said that they were supposed to be make it fit.
No, what was it, what was it?
Semis blocking the liquor store road.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
different the thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just. 3 or 4 different things. So, what do you do?
You go and drop it. You should drop it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's for do. You move, which is, that's me. But as long as Greg hadn't noticed it, then I'm good. See? I have a story to tell you in probably about 6 or 7 months. Remind me, I'll tell you a story. I can't tell you before. I'll tell you. Oh, see, Dad left. Oh, is that the other one?
Right here.
Where's Bud? Thursday?
She's just at home. She don't come for the meetings. She's my favorite coworker. She knows it too.
My neighbor's kids, oh Lord, I just love them. Oh, they're so adorable.
Which neighbor?
Austin there, Washington, very, very, the daughter, oh, Lord. That little bacon. They're so adorable. Oh. You'll get those there someday. I'll get a donut hole. So, yeah, I seen him this morning, talk to him, hope he's feeling better. Said, Mr. Neal, would you get some of those special from? Did you do that? I said, hey, I said, you think I'll make you? He said, "You did too, bro." I said, "What?" Never say he's got stick in his hand. He's just looking at me, grinning. Hey, hey. I'm trying not to laugh if I don't want to say, what are you laughing? What's funny? He said, well, you think maybe, you hold it some of those? He said, I'm not sure what they want, but you get those facial time stuff the same in them. I said, I sure would. They still let him a cup of coffee. Oh,
Now I got.
I have been, oh, they just got my heart up there.
Okay, guys, we're live. Dennis, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you, is your camera working?
Yes, I can see you fine.
Okay. We can't
I'm not
see you.
sure.
Can you turn yours on?
Maybe. How about that?
Not yet.
In this video, you know, I would do video, but not audio.
Allow Zoom. All right, I'm gonna have to go into my settings, so give me just a second.
Do
If
you
I
have
lose you, I'll tell you. What's that?
Can you look down at the bottom of your screen on the cell phone? Have you got your camera turned on in that?
It has it off. John, it has it off, but it's telling me I got to go to my settings
Oh, okay,
to turn it on. So give me just a second to get
Sure.
there. If I lose you, I'll dial back in.
that's fine.
What's the use?
Initial use, it's a health and fitness facility because it's expanding.
Is that what on the schedule of uses, that's what it's called?
That's exactly what it's called on schedule use, yes. And that's what the other one is, but it was under Snap Fitness instead of Marshall County, or Marshall Fitness, which is what the new title is. And of course, they're expanding into the other building, which was vacant.
Well, this is the both.
Yeah, it's all one business now. They're actually putting openings. Yeah, they're gonna connect the two, or at least that's my understanding. No, he owns it. He owns it. But I think he's coming back in, let's see here. There you go.
How about that? Can you see me now?
We got you.
Sorry
Okay.
about that, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize I had to be there, and I'm at the Snap Fitness Convention out in Phoenix right now.
So, make this official, what this is, we are recessing into a public hearing to hear comment on.
What time does the reception start?
Filed for Marshall Fitness LLC. So, John, swear him in.
Okay, raise your right hand, Dennis. You swear to tell the truth?
Yes.
All right. All right. Will you tell them now, if you would, I've given them a rough what you're doing with the Marshall Fit, and you've expanded into the other room, building where 270 was. And will
Yes.
you just kind of go run it through that with them, so they'll know.
Yes, I will. So Studio 270 moved out of the building they were in, the unit they were in, up to where Control Specialist used to be, up between Basket Case Florist and Calvert City Insurance. So that left that vacant space. It's only about 14 foot wide between where Snap Fitness is and where the Tan Lines Tanning is. So we're proposing that we put two entrances from where Snap is on the inside demising wall, which is a firewall, and we've got that. We're within the area and ratings and have all that done by Integrity Architecture, so we know we're good there. We're going to go over there and simply expand Snap Fitness into that 14-foot space by the depth of the building, which is approximately 80 feet deep. So I heard a little bit of conversation also, and if I'm off topic here, you all tell me, but the name change from Snap Fitness, it used to be Snap Fitness of Benton LLC. In our franchise agreement with Snap and Lyft brands, they discovered that we couldn't have the name Snap in our individual entity. So I changed it to Marshall Fitness LLC and took both Snap Fitness of Calvert City and Snap Fitness of Benton and put them both under one umbrella. So it's all under one company.
Are you still
We
gonna
did.
are you still gonna do business as Snap Fit?
They're both under the Snap Fit franchise, but they are both owned by Marshall Fitness LLC.
Okay.
And that's evidenced by the Secretary of State and our income taxes as well.
We just want to make sure that when we do conditional use, we've got it correct on that.
Yes, sir.
Any sign, any sign changes or outside changes, Dennis?
No, sir. All remains the same on the outside.
Alright.
On the inside, Snap is making us do some, and if I say Snap or Lyft brands, that's one in the same. But they are making us update the signage on the inside to some different logos and things like that. But it's all just kind of like car dealerships when they have to upgrade every now and then. They make us upgrade every now and then.
Yeah, Dennis?
I'm good. And the use is all the same, right, Dennis?
What's that?
It's still the same, it's still the same activity that it was before, right? Just more of it?
Yes, it's just slightly bigger. We're adding whatever 14 times 80 is in square footage. That's what we're adding to it.
Very good.
A little over 1,000 square feet to the existing Snap Fitness gym operation.
Thank you.
Well, you'll go on, step out of the public hearing.
Yeah, all right. And there is no other public here, so we will recess out of the public hearing and go back into our regular meeting to consider the findings or.
Okay. These are the facts that have to be considered by you guys, and so the first question to be answered is the proposed use in fact a conditional use as established under provisions of Article 7 and appears on the official schedule of uses in Article 11 for the zoning district involved. And
Darren, hold up, Mike, close to Greg, so I can, Dennis may have trouble hearing.
can you hear me, Dennis?
Yeah, if you just see my ear up here, you'll know I'm trying to listen like this.
The use listed is health and fitness facility, and that is included on the schedule of uses for this zone. So as your counsel, I'll tell you that the legal answer to that question is yes, but.
Mr. Lyles? Yes. Mr. Kearns?
Yes.
Mr. Sells?
Yes.
Mr. Freeman? Yes. Mr. Gregory is absent.
Do you find that the proposed use will be harmonious with and in accordance with the general objectives or with any specific objective of the city's comprehensive plan and or zoning ordinance?
Mr. Kearns?
Yes.
Mr. Sills?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor? Yes. Mr. Lyles? Yes.
You find that the proposed use will be designed, constructed, operated, and maintained so as to be harmonious and appropriate in appearance with the existing or intended character of the general facility, and that such use will not change the essential character of the general.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor. Yes. Mr. Wiles. Yes. Mr. Kern.
Yes.
You find that the use will not be hazardous or disturbing to existing or future neighboring uses.
Taylor. Yes. Mr. Wiles. Yes. Mr. Kern. Yes. Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
You find that the proposed use may be served adequately by essential public facilities and services such as highways, streets, police, fire protection, street structures, refuge disposal, water and sewer, and schools, or the persons or agencies responsible for the establishment of the proposed use to be able to provide adequately any such services.
Mr. Wiles. Yes. Mr. Kern.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor. Yes.
You find that the proposed use will not create excessive additional requirements at public cost for public facilities and services, will not be detrimental to the economic welfare of the community.
Mr. Kern.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor. Yes. Mr. Wiles. Yes.
You find that the proposed use will not involve uses, activities, processes, materials, equipment, and conditions or operation that will be detrimental to any persons, property, or the general welfare by reason of excessive production of traffic, noise, smoke, fumes, glare, or odors.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor. Yes. Mr. Wiles. Yes. Mr. Kern.
Yes.
You find that the proposed use will have vehicular approaches to the property which will be so designed as not to create any interference with traffic on surrounding public thoroughfares.
Mr. Taylor. Yes. Mr. Wiles.
Yes.
Mr. Kern.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
And do you find that the proposed use will not result in the destruction, loss, or damage of a natural, scenic, or historic feature of major importance?
Mr. Wiles. Yes. Mr. Kern.
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Taylor. Yes. All answers are in the affirmative.
Having made those findings, you may now entertain a motion to grant or deny the application for conditional use permit for the homes.
I'll make a motion that we grant the conditional use.
The only comment that I would have is since they're doing the firewall, does the building inspector need to look at it when they're finally done?
Maybe, but that's not your,
Okay.
that's not part of your consideration.
Well, to add to that, if I may, the building inspector will have to look at it before we can get a certificate of occupancy. And the structural engineer will have to issue a letter of special inspections before the building inspector will look at it. So I believe that issue is addressed.
And could I could provide a copy of that to John when they're finished? Okay.
Casey usually does anyway. Anytime he does a building permit, they generally, it's his calendar, he'll usually send it to me.
It's not that anymore.
No, well, Casey's the one that does all the issue, and then Cat is the one that would inspect commercial, yes.
Cool.
Second the motion.
Okay. Motion and a second.
Aye.
All those in favor say aye.
We were speeding up, we were trying to slow down a bit.
Anyone opposed, there are none, so that'll take care of it. Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I needed to be there in person or I would have been there.
You are.
But thank you all for getting us through. We appreciate it.
I'm glad you're expanding. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.
Okay.
You got a business.
Have no other business. The ninth will be our special call.
All right.
Put that on your calendar.
At 5:30?
At 5:30.
We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion that we adjourn at 5:58.
Second.
Second motion.
Gary seconds it. All those in favor say aye. Aye. And we are.